Ian, fantastic. Back to winning ways and a gutsy performance on a difficult pitch, really, but a great performance from the lads. And the 3 C's, the Connors, were excellent, weren't they?
Yeah, I thought so. I really did. I thought to a man they were excellent. It was a shame that we let them back in because it was a soft goal straight down the middle, and we got mixed up and we come around and give them a penalty. But up to the round about the 60th minute when we scored our second, I thought we asked them a lot of questions. It's not pretty. It's really not pretty the way we're playing, and obviously the surface is difficult to say the least. But I can't praise them high enough. I mean, because they come here and turn up and they play a certain way, and it's effective because of the surface. But they never moan. They just get on with it, and we know the pitch can be hard at times, but I thought I'm really pleased for them today because they deserve that, because we took some knocks lately. We really have, and we criticised them a little bit for the performance at Chester, but they're a young group and they responded really, really well.
Probably the game at Chester, might have been a bit of an eye-opener for them because we've been unlucky in games prior to that, but that was a complete thrashing, as we said at the time, wasn't it?
It was.
But the response on Tuesday and then today has been excellent.
It was. I mean, we have GPS stats as well, and we looked at what we produced at Chester to what we've done on Tuesday at Hereford, and it was chalk and cheese. It really was, and the performance shows that. So you just, in this league, you just can't turn up because you get beat, and you get beat soundly.
I know this isn't your style of football, having seen Lynn in the past, and I know what you want to do, etc. How are you going to transform that over the summer period and try and get your beliefs into the team when we've got that to deal with?
Yes, it's going to be hard, but it's going to be a lot of patience. I mean, we're not going to play silly. I mean, we're not going to play and try and pass along the back four and things like that. It's not going to happen, especially here. So we're going to have to play in the right areas. But I just want us to be in control of games a little bit more. It becomes like a basketball game here, where they have it there, and it was who's going to make the least mistakes today, especially on that surface. So I just want us to be in a little bit more control of the game.
It must have helped also having Stores back. We got Connor back on Tuesday. We got Kennedy coming back in a couple of games' time, and maybe Cooper as well.
Yeah.
Giving you more solutions and more sort of choices to make for the team, which must be good for you as well.
Oh, excellent. As long as we can have all our players, we'll give it a right good go. We're not out of it. We're hanging on by our shirt tails to it, and we're not far away. But this will do this group the world of good. It really will, because we're a young group. But this will give them a little bit of belief. It really will. And now it's really important now that we have a good week, and then we go to Southport and try and be competitive there.
Good attendance today. Fans were excellent in that second half, weren't they? When they get in the tin hat end, it seems to really rejuvenate things.
It does. They suck the ball. They make such great noise that end. We enjoy playing towards them as well, and they're a big part of it. I mean, if we get there today, that's down to them as well. If we get there at the end of the game, so at the end of the season, that's down to them as well, because they're a great crowd.
It was a non-league day today, of course. That was a reasonable advert for it. I mean, as we say, the wind didn't help either, did it? It was surprising. We were up in the gantry, 10 degrees cooler up there than it is down here. And you could see the wind with the goal kicks especially were hanging, and the clearances were difficult to get rid of, and it seemed to get worse as the game went on.
It did, yeah. It started to blow up a little bit, but no, like I say, credit to the boys. They saw it through in the end. We made it probably harder than it should have been. But we're playing against a good team. They're in and around it, and they're
fifth place, 51 points.
I know. So that's a big win for us. It really is.
When do you start saying to yourself, right, well, we can't bring any more players in now that the time scale's gone, isn't it? Yeah. When you start saying to yourself, I'm looking now for next season, because we might stand a chance of getting in the playoffs, we might not.
Yeah.
Which probably is on the scale balance is probably the way to go. Are you starting to think ahead or not?
Well, we are. We've got one eye there anyway. I mean, we're not going to take our eye off what could be achieved this year.
No.
And we were very conscious after the Boston game that we didn't want the season to peter out. And this, like we said, this win here will give them a lot of belief that we're still capable of mounting a challenge. So it's important that we don't take our eye off what's in front of us. And but we are looking as well of seeing what we can do for next year.
Brilliant. Okay then, Ian, thanks for that. I'm glad you enjoyed your breakfast this morning, and we won't go into that, but
no, very nice.
Must have been very busy today, so there we are. Thanks for coming in. Great result, and we'll be with you at Southport next Saturday.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.